It is so good to be back in Carolina Beach making a video. I have got to say, it's been far too long. It's been, what, a month? It's been a while. Definitely been a minute. Lots changed since I made my last vlog here in town. Starting off the vlog as usual. Quite a few of my videos start right here on Veterans Island, which I think is very fitting because we're 1 week away from Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, this is going to be a good day today. Absolutely beautiful day. Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitchhiking Yeti here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. This is exciting. This is a Carolina Beach walk and talk, or coffee walk and talk, because you see my coffee's right behind me. I'm having to use my mic today because it's a little bit windy, but I'm thinking once I get off this lake area, maybe I can do away with the mic. Won't have to hold it, but or you know, clip it to my shirt or whatnot. But yeah, there's a lot of updates I want to kind of show you around town. Big time stuff. Island Burgers and Bites. We're going to walk by there for sure and check that out. That has been open now for a series of weeks. And there's a few other new things. We got a new donut spot. Definitely want to go over there and show you where that's located. Not going to taste anything today, not in this video, but all that stuff is coming. Just be patient. Trust me, I'm looking forward to it just as much as you are. But yeah, that's what we're going to get into today. I think I'm also going to go down to the food line and check out the progress of the Pup Putt down there that we're getting. So we got some stuff to go check out today. I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and start walking toward the boardwalk and get the party started this morning. Coffee walk and talk, Yeti style. Yeah, let's do it. And check out these 3 geese right here hanging out at the Carolina Beach Lake this morning. And that kind of, before I leave this area, I want to let you know, if you are planning on being here Memorial Day weekend, definitely don't forget about Saturday morning. Memorial Day weekend is the kickoff of the Carolina Beach Farmers Market that they put on right here at the Carolina Beach Lake. It's a really fun time to come out and support your locals and check out what they've made, what they're selling. Have a lot of good stuff here. Vegetables, fruits, all kinds of like homemade items, soaps, all kinds of cool jewelry, furniture. They got you covered. All right, just want to throw that out there. Let's carry on. And not only do you got the Carolina Beach Farmers Market going on, but shortly thereafter, you have the Carolina Beach Music Fest. 39th year on the beach, June 7th and 8th. Get your tickets now. All right, I made my way down here to the stage area here at the Carolina Beach Boardwalk, and as I walk around, you can quickly see that they have started setting up the rides for the summer. And right there is the Ferris wheel already set up. So yeah, they are busy at it, and I would imagine within the next week, they should have all this stuff set up and operational and inspected and good to go for Memorial Day weekend. That's pretty exciting. And speaking of kiddie rides, the Psycho Ducks are back this year. I was kind of hoping I wasn't going to see them. Those things just haunt your dreams. Look at the eyes on this duck. You know, it's like Donald Duck on crack. That is just frightening looking. He's got his hands together like, come on and ride me, my little cuties. Ugh. No thanks. If I was a child, I'd be like, no, Mama, I'm not riding that one. Forget you. That thing looks possessed. All right, now I've made my way over here to the back side of the Sea Dragon, the boat, which they worked on this thing quite continuously last summer. I don't think I've ever seen this thing run before. Not saying I'm not down here every night, so, you know, I'm not saying it hasn't run. I've not seen it run yet, but I'm hoping in the next month, if I come down here to the boardwalk for some time in the evening, I might get to see it actually operational. That'd be kind of cool. But I do want to remind everybody here in 2025, this is the centennial for Carolina Beach. Started in 1925 to 2025, and that celebration is going on. It says, waves of the past carried on the tides of tomorrow. And then right here behind me is the Silver Dollar. Notice they have some rooftop seating now, just as the Tropical has had rooftop seating ever since it opened last year. And now the Silver Dollar has rooftop seating. I think that is that's new. Don't think I've ever been in Silver Dollar in the last 20 years. And this right here on the corner here at the Boardwalk, this used to be Naughty Dogs. And now it's called Silver Dollar Sports Bar. So definitely keep that in mind when you're here this summer, enjoying yourself. Might want to stop by here and give that a try. All right, now I made my way up here to where the restrooms used to be located. Now they have been torn down or removed, as I've already shown in earlier or previous videos. Up here we have the fencing up, danger, construction area, do not enter. And right here is where the old bathrooms used to sit, and this is also where the new bathrooms will be located. As you see, they have the cement footpad down. They got the rebarb sticking up. You can kind of see where the walls are going to be due to the rebarb areas. But they do have some signage over here. I'm thinking they're not going to go vertical with that thing and finish within a week. I don't think that's even possible. But right here it says coming soon, new Boardwalk restrooms, and this here give you an idea of kind of what they're going to be looking like. So really, really nice. Really enjoy that design. Pretty cool. It's even going to have an upstairs section, it looks like. Right there's what it's going to look like on the left-hand side of the structure. The ramp that takes you up onto the boardwalk. They got the lower level design, and this will be the upper level design. So the women's will be on the left and men's on the right, and utility storage right there smack dab in the middle. I'm learning all kinds of new stuff out here. So there is a taco joint here in town called Nolly's. Now I have been to Nolly's before. They have some really good burritos and tacos and so forth, and they actually have a little banner right here close to where the bathrooms are going to be located showing you their business, which I thought was very interesting. But because it's, you know, it's several blocks away on Pelican Lane, but they have a walk-up window here on the boardwalk where you can enjoy some of their goodness right here. Look at this. Look at the neon sign up here. Nolly's tacos to go. Heck yes. That is the way to do it right there. That is such a great idea. I mean, who don't like tacos to go? Right here is the walk-up window, and that can be found right next door to Sand Dollar Sports Bar. Must be the same owner, right? So right next door to Sand Dollar Sports Bar, we have Buzz's Roost. And sometimes it's the subtle things, but I just noticed. Look at the neon signs up there, the neon Coke sign. Then they got this like lobster up here and another neon Coke sign right there. I don't remember that being up there. I think that is totally new. I just realized that. Sometimes it's the small things that really help, especially when this place is open at night. That's really going to pop. All right, since we're up here in the boardwalk area, I guess we ought to at least take a quick little gander at the ocean today on this beautiful morning. And there she be. Got the lifeguard stations out here on the beach now. It's going to be a beautiful day, I'm telling you. Right now, we got a little bit of clouds, so that sun's got to burn through what little bit of clouds we got up there. It ain't a whole lot, but I think in another about hour and a half or something, boy, it's really going to get bright and get warm today. I think it's going to be up in the mid-80s. Right now, it's about 75 this morning. Really starting to feel like summer around here, that's for sure. You can kind of just start feeling that humidity start to creep in a little bit, but not so bad where you're sweating as soon as you walk out the door. Man, something's cooking. I think Britt's Donuts is cooking up some donuts. I can smell it right now. We're about to find out. They're about 5 minutes from opening. So I do believe right there is the line this morning. 1 week before Memorial Day weekend. I can't imagine what that line's gonna look like Memorial Day weekend, especially like Saturday morning when all the folks are here. Okay, so now I've made my way over here to the corner of Carl Winter Ave and Canal Drive. Right here at the boat docks, the boat marina. The Carolina Beach Municipal marina. And just in case you didn't see earlier videos of mine, we do have an awesome I love CB little sign down here. I'm sure is going to be a popular location for selfies while you visit the area. Really like that sign. I just thought that was such a great touch. And I love the looks of the new marina. I think that's really cool. Looks like there is plenty of inshore and offshore fishing tours that you can schedule down here in the area. So if you're a big fisherman, maybe come down here and give that a try when you come down here for vacation. Look it up on Google Maps and get some of these numbers. There's a lot. It kind of wraps around the corner there. So definitely a lot to see here if you're a fisherman. Man, I tell you one thing, I'm really smelling a lot of good food coming out of the Gulfstream restaurant right there. That has really been a fixture in this area for as long as I can remember. I mean, way back in my childhood, I can always remember the Gulfstream restaurant right there. Really good breakfast spot. Another breakfast spot that's also really good, that's somewhat new to the area, opened up roughly almost a year ago. I think it was the end of June last year. Brunches opened. They got delicious food in there also, and they got some bowls. Really a favorite of mine. I really like going in there. Got some really good chicken and waffles. I'm always a big fan of chicken and waffles. And this here is the Island Quick Mart, which used to be home to my favorite double cheeseburger. So here's the old location for Island Burgers and Bites. They still got their signage up, but they have moved next door now. So let's walk over there and see what that looks like, because it is open. Not at the moment because it's like 8:30 in the morning, but it is open at 11 a.m. today, that's for sure. Okay, so right here's their old signage, still in place on the back side of the service station. But check out the new sign right here. It says voted #1 burger, and then all the way up at the top where the old Hardees sign used to be, it says Island Burgers and Bites. And then we just do a quick little turnaround, and this is what we're dealing with, folks. I love it. I love that. That is such a clean look. Island Burgers. That is so nice. Shakes, cheese steaks, wings, and beer. They got you covered, man. Check out this. They got a little bit of planter. They got some planters out here. Man, they really did a good job. Got some palm trees. Yeah, this is cool. Got some ceiling fans up there to keep you cool while you scarf down those delicious hamburgers. Yeah, that is really, really cool. Let's walk around the other side. I think they have a mural on the other side of the building we can go check out. All right, I made it over here to the other side where the mural is located. And I love this mural. This is excellent. What a great job. It just fits the whole vibe of the island of Carolina Beach. You know, Pleasure Island, Carolina Beach. It fits the vibe of Island Burgers and Bites. And it's very comedic in a great way. I love the sand, the color of the ocean. It's got like a little greenish tint to it, which, you know, you'll see as the summer goes. It does kind of get that tint, especially in the shallows. But check out, it's got little happy crabs out there. Got some French fries laying over here on the sand. And if you have food out at the beach, this says it all. The seagulls will come find you. They will be your friend. They will want to eat everything you lay out uncovered. I wouldn't do that. I think that's kind of frowned upon. Nobody likes a flock of seagulls, you know, over your head, because they will tend to defecate, drop some bombs on you inadvertently through excitement. And then over here we have this lady just chowing down on her double cheeseburger, just the way I like to do it. I don't lean against a palm tree, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe that's an idea. Maybe when we come here and do our video about Island Burger and Bite, maybe we go lean on a palm tree somewhere and chow down on our burger. I don't know, probably not, but anywho, really, really like this mural a lot. Okay, let's carry on, and I got a few more things I want to show you, and then we're going to wrap this vlog up today. Really excited about this location. This is definitely a must-do if you're here in town. Trust me, Island Burgers and Bites, double cheeseburger, chili slaw mustard. It's a winner. And their cheesesteaks are really yummy too. All right, I made my way over here on Lake Park Boulevard now, right across from the Lazy Pirate Island Sports Grill, you can find this location. It's an Irish pub. It's called Hoplite. And it's closed on Tuesdays according to the signage, but somebody here recently asked me about this location, and I don't think I've ever actually showed this Irish pub, but I thought I would come by here. They asked me if I would show it because they're going to be staying at some point over the summer right across the street, and right here is Bert's Surf Shop, and right beside Bert's Surf Shop is the location that this person told me that they were going to be staying, and they wanted to know if I could get a little view of it, get a shot of it. And I told them, sure, if I'm in the neighborhood and I can remember, I more than likely will do it, you know, no problem. Enjoy a pirate theme vacation, Pirates Retreat. Follow us on Instagram. Check out that cool piratey mailbox they got going on there. Looks like they got the Kraken from Jack Sparrow's Pass on the mailbox. Got a fenced in. Do not block the gate. No parking right here. But this here is what the location looks like. I guess this is the rental itself, maybe. All right. Let's carry on. All right, right here on Lake Park Boulevard, right across from Breeza, and right over there is the entrance to Publix. This is called the Pleasure Island Plaza. And this is where you're going to find Carolina Beach's newest donut shop. Right over here is called Beach Break Donuts and Ice Cream. And if you have seen any of their photos on Instagram and social media, man, their donuts really, really look good. Yeah, that right there is a place that we're definitely going to be trying in the future. So, yeah, we got several donut locations now on the island between Britt's Donuts and Wake and Bake Donuts, and now we have a new player, Beach Break Donuts and Ice Cream. You got to go try it out. And kind of like Krispy Kreme, they have a neon light over here on the window. It says hot donuts now. So definitely might want to give this a try when you come to town. All right, now I made my way down here to Surf's Up mini golf location. Now this is not completed yet, but I just want to come down here and give you an update on the Pup Putt facility right here next to Food Line, right off of Snow's Cut Bridge as you enter Pleasure Island area here at Carolina Beach. And right here is the Walgreens pharmacy. And directly behind Walgreens, right around these bushes, this is where the new Pup Putt location is going to be. And this is, they've gone vertical with it. They're getting it done. Now, within a week, Memorial Day weekend, probably not. Highly unlikely. Still a lot of work to do here. A lot of landscaping and things like that needs to be done. And siding on these buildings, these structures, has to be completed. But they're definitely making some good progress. We got some blue Putt Putt areas. Not greens, but blue Putt Putt areas. I guess they just call, do they call that blues? Where, like, you know, if you're putt putting, you say, oh, the greens, maybe it's the blues. I don't know where I'm going with that. But we're just going to leave it at that right there. Looking really good. I can't wait to try this out. I'm definitely a fan of putt putt as long as it's at night. Not a big fan in the middle of the day when it's super hot. Okay, now I've made my way over here to the Town of Carolina Beach Police Station. And this right here, they have a thank you for visiting Maggie the Carolina Beach Centennial Whale. Please respect and do not touch her. She loved taking pictures with you, and she's very photogenic. I say so because Maggie is very colorful. Look at this whale float. Is that not awesome? That is so cool. This whale float is actually tied to the Carolina Beach Mural Project. All those beautiful wall murals and wall art that I show you around town. Well, this is actually connected to that, and this float itself was a representative of the Carolina Beach community during the Azalea Festival. I just think this thing looks awesome. Let's walk around to the front and get a better shot of her. And here is the Welcome to Carolina Beach mural sign. And right here's where you will find Maggie, Whale of the Beach. Carolina Beach float mural right here. Great spot to get your picture in front of Maggie. I guess throughout the summer months, I would imagine, but they do have everything roped off and ask you do not touch, but definitely take all the photos you want. And that is pretty much going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time showing you some of the updates around CB. Until next time, friends, I'm the Hitchhiking Yeti, and I will see you in my next adventure. Y'all stay safe, and I hope to see you all again soon.